Hey everyone, Candy Roo here. I am so excited. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial for, this is the first time, I think? Yeah, about the first time ever, I'm not sure. But it's going to be a holiday look. Most of you all know, I typically try to keep it with, the more natural looking makeup. It's just what I prefer. And but for holidays I do like to have a bit more of a dramatic look, so I'm gonna take it a level higher and go a little bit more dramatic. Yeah, so I'm super excited. From here on out I'm just gonna do a voiceover, so you're not gonna hear me talking, and well, I'm gonna talk, but it's gonna be on the voiceover instead of me talking. Alright, we'll get right to it.
Hey everyone, so first we're going to use a primer. This is the Too Faced Primed Primer. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and, well, if I can hurry up here, and just dab it all over my face. Makeup is just like painting, so, you have to put a primer on. So, a little on the chin there. And this stuff is so like silky smooth. I love it. It's different from the other primers I've used, 'cause it's just silky and smooth and translucent feeling. Alright, so rub it into the forehead, rub it all around, get it into my skin. If you guys have a lot of blemishes like I do, or like uneven skin tones, definitely make sure you get yourself a good primer. So next I'm going to do my eyebrows. When you're head covering, it's really, really important to do your eyebrows, if you're wearing makeup. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. I will link everything below so you know what I'm using. So I just start to draw a little line with the angled brow brush that I'm using. It's just the way I prefer to do my eyebrows. So yeah, we're just going to draw the shape that we want. I try to keep my natural arch, but I'm a really bad plucker, some of you can tell. So I do have to draw a frame for the brows there, and normally I do have another brush that I use to blend it in a little bit better than what you're probably going to see here, but it's like midnight and I don't have time for that, so we're just gonna do the same thing on the other eyebrow. I really do like this Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. It doesn't create that crazy eyebrow look. I think that's really in to where they're kind of like blocks basically. You can do that if you want to with it, but it doesn't automatically create that, so that's helpful. I like it because I have a good amount of eyebrow hair, so I like it because it doesn't add too much extra if you don't need it to, if you know what I'm saying, for those of you out there who do your eyebrows. So we're just going to brush up to blend here, kind of help even it out a little bit. Just brush up, brush up, brush up. There we go. And blend, 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 blend. That's the baby. She's on Nate. Nate's got her in the ergo. Uh-oh. That's alright. Just use your finger. There we go. And it's fine. And I just keep blending, blending, blending. Nate sent me a picture. Yeah, so those are the eyebrows. Some of you may want to do more, some of you may want to do less. It's whatever you feel comfortable with, really. This is the Bobbi Brown foundation. I love it. And that's this new cool brush thingy. I saw a lot of YouTubers who were doing makeup tutorials were using that, and I thought, oh, that's really cool. So for my brown girls out there, Bobbi Brown makes amazing shades. Clinique also makes our shades that that blend well into our skin. But Bobbi Brown, if you want a higher end foundation, Bobbi Brown definitely, if you're a brown girl, they most likely have your shade. So check them out. I got mine at Sephora. So we're just going to blend. I just dabbed it where I wanted it, and yeah, we're just going to blend it. For me, I do have a lot of blemishes, so I probably use more foundation product than some of you out there will who have, less blemishes. So use what you need. It's super buildable. That's why I like it. Really what we're going for is just to even out the skin and kind of give a smoother feel to it, smoother look to it. I haven't decided if I totally love this brush or not. I like the way it feels, but I don't know if it gives the coverage that I love. So this is I want to say that is also Too Faced concealer. I'm just going to put it underneath my eyes. I'm a mama. I don't sleep. So as you can see, I have those dark circles. That's okay because it's the holiday and we're going to cover it up with some concealer. So a little bit above the eyebrow there. And then I just find other spots like over there where I have dark spots, acne scars, blemishes, that sort of thing. And I get a smaller one of those brushes. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about these brushes, so I'm not going to necessarily recommend them to you right away, but they do feel nice on your skin when you're applying the makeup. We're just going to I use my finger here because I think it does a better job of blending and not catching every wrinkle and every little crevice there. So do whatever you feel comfortable with. I don't care. Blend it, blend away, ladies. Uh-oh. That's alright. We got a finger and we can just blend it on out. There you go. Get up there on top of the eyebrow. Be careful not to hit the actual brow, even though I have smudged it before, but the brow pomade is so good that it's not going anywhere, and it's not going to be overtaken by some concealer. So you're good on that note. And get the chin. Blend it real nice, real good there. And some of you guys, I still like to look like myself. I like to still have somewhat of a natural look to me when I apply makeup. So I'm not trying to cover every single little imperfection here. If you were to go to a makeup artist or something like that, they would basically cover everything. And I'm trying to avoid the cakey look and the super overdone look. So anyway, this is the mascara. It is NARS. I got the darkest black that they sell. I'm not sure what it's called, but that's what it is. I'll tell you now, I love this thing. It's amazing. I really do like this mascara. It's the first really more expensive mascara, high-end, that I've gotten. So thankful that someone gifted me a shopping spree at Sephora. So that was very sweet of that person. You know who you are, so thank you so much. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep applying until those lashes are elongated and volumized. I really do love this mascara. I have lashes that are not, super long, but they are curled, quite curled. So this mascara really brings out the length. It's hard to find a really good lengthening mascara, and this one's a really good one. Just gonna make sure we get all those little hairs there. I try to wear fake lashes, but I can't, like I got a sty on my eye and they're uncomfortable. I don't know. So for those of you out there who wear fake lashes, kudos to you because I can't do it, man. We're just gonna stick to my natural lashes and we're just gonna vavoom them up a little bit with some mascara. So I'm really going in. I typically don't wear this much, but I'm really going to go in here because, like I said, I want it to be a bit more of a dramatic look. Still keeping with more of a natural look and natural palette, but you know, for those of you who are celebrating going somewhere nice, you might want to spice it up just a little bit. So this is a little bit of drama. So I'm going to go for a second application of this mascara. Because again, I really, I don't wear fake lashes, but I really want to get every bit of length and volume that I can out of this mascara. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, probably a little bit less than I did on the first eye, because that one's quite mascaraed, I think. There we go. And you know, I'm not a professional. I don't study makeup videos or, you know, really anything like that, because I don't really have time for that. But I'm just showing you guys what I like to do. I'm just going to fan out that lash there. So there you go. So next up, we are going to do eyeshadow. So that one's called Modern Renaissance. It's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's amazing. The colors are very pigmented. You'll have to excuse if some of these things don't get into the shot. It's because I'm still trying to figure out placement and all that. So it's the bottom one to the right, the orangey kind of one. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, guys. And I'm just going to lightly put that all over my eyelid there. Work it out, work it out. I really like this color on my skin tone. It's like a really rich rust orange. And I think it really pairs well with my gold undertones. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eyelid. Oh yeah. Make sure I get all the color there. Spread it around evenly. There we go. Okay, that's the base. And then I'm going to go with a darker shade for something somewhat of a smoky eye, but really not. Just kind of getting a darker color up there. Darker brown in that top corner. That's going to go on my creases. So, yeah, put it right in the crease there. Blend it on in. For those of you who want a very dramatic smoky eye, I encourage you to really work the crease and that outer corner there. I'm not going for that dramatic of a look, so I'm more trying to blend than anything else. And we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. I think I actually put more shadow than needed there, so I'm just going to have to really work at blending that one in. The main thing is to make sure you just get it, yeah, up in there in the crease. And next I'm going to go for a lighter shade there. It's like a shimmery champagne type color for my brow bone. We're just going to get a little shimmery up in there because, again, this is a special occasion holiday look. Put some in the corners of the eye there, and then just on top of that base on the eyelid. Just a little shimmery to kind of make your eyes pop a little bit more. Nothing too crazy though. Because again, I wanted this look to be something that, you know, everyone felt comfortable wearing to church, to mass, to synagogue, to mosque, to whatever you go to. I don't even know if I know Muslims wash themselves before they pray, so I don't know if you're going to go to mosque with makeup on. But if you do, if you are, I wanted this to be something, a look that was okay for those occasions too, as part of your observance and celebration of the holiday. So I'm just going to blend with the other side of the brush here, blending it all in, so it doesn't look stacked, but it looks cohesive. And that is my finished eye. Just a little bit of something there. And that was Nate. Okay, next we're going to do the lip. This is the Urban Decay Vice Lip Palette. I also love this, and I am not one to wear a lot of lip color, so this is really nice. I didn't even get that in the frame, I don't think, but it's the top far left corner of that palette. And I'm just going to get the color on my lips. I did not even know if I was applying the color with the brush the right way. I'm sure there's a technique to do it better, but I just got it on there. Get the entire lip. You want to make sure. There's nothing worse than when people don't do like the corners of their lipstick. It's quite crazy, I think. I'm going to do the upper lip. Really try to focus and paint within the lines, if you will. Get the entire lip. You'll have to excuse my crazy faces. Again, I don't do lip color often, so this is rather new for me, but I really like the wine color. I think it's perfect for this time of year, especially if you're doing Christmas. The red, the darker red burgundy tones are quite in style for that. So we're just going to reapply another layer of that same color. Get the corners there, get the bottom. Just try to even it out and smooth out the color. Okay, and so next we are going to use, can't see that color either, I'm sorry guys. Well, there it is. It's the silver color that I'm going to build on top of it. So I'm just going to dab that there and work it around, blend it in as much as you can. Do the top lip the same way. I love this color because it has the same shimmer that the eyelid, that last color of the eyelid that I did, the eyeshadow. It's the same type of shimmer, so I really love that. It's festive, it's fun, adds a little bit of drama and glam to your look. So I'm just going to keep blending with that same brush. And the brush is really cool. It just pushes down like a pen. And I close up that palette, and there you have the lip. It is complete. So the last thing I like to do is the contouring and highlighting. Whether or not that's actually the way in which you're supposed to do it, I don't know, but that's how I do it and that's how I like it. So that's how we're going to roll with it. This is a contouring brush. All of these brushes are from a pack from Sephora, and I'm just going to put that on that cheekbone and try to blend it in as much as I can. I went with the darkest color on that palette because I'm a brown dark girl, y'all. So just going to put it right underneath the cheekbone and blend, 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 blend. And make sure I when you do that on the sides, it actually slims your nose a little bit, and makes it look longer and slimmer. So that's why I do that. I'm just now getting to a point where I'm okay with my nose. I was always so insecure about it, but it's my nose and I like it now. And on the chin a little bit, all around the jawline. This slims your face, helps slim your face. It's not going to work miracles, obviously, but if you want a slimmer looking face, this will help. I also add a little bit of bronzer. Each side of that nose. And now I'm going to highlight just a little bit. The middle of the nose there. Blend it just a tad bit underneath the eyes, dab it there. The chin just a little bit. There we go. We're just going to blend right there. And that is the completion of the highlighting and contouring. Again, I like to really try to make it look somewhat natural. I want to look like myself. I don't want to look completely different than how I look. So anyway, that was Kat Von D's luminescent finishing powder. With I think that's a blush brush that I'm going to use. So what this does, it just brightens everything and it makes sure everything stays in place. It's translucent powder, so you're not going to see it. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to mess up your makeup. You just put it on there to set the makeup. It's a setting finishing powder. So just get a little bit of that everywhere, work it around. It also makes your makeup look a lot better on camera, especially when you have a high def camera. And that's the finished look, guys. I hope you like it. Again, I like to keep it somewhat natural because I want to look how I look. I want to still look like me. So let me know if you guys love the look. All right, bye guys.